Hello all, welcome back to episode 3. Firstly, we've had a huge glut of new subscribers, watchers, people showing an interest in the channel, not just this series, which is the best series I've ever done, so thank you to those who've watched this, but people finding the old series. So it's really touching to see people going and enjoying the content. Now, here we are, match day 20. We've just gone over that turnover point, halfway of the season. It's Old Trafford. It is the return of the friendly derby. I don't know what it's called. Man United versus Liverpool. They name it after the road, which I've been on because I've been away, but I don't know the name of it. So here is my starting lineup. Pagluka, can't say his name still. Neville, Irwin, Johnson and Berg as the defenders. I've got Keane and Popescu, centre 2. Blomqvist on the left because Giggs is still a bit unfit. And then I should have David Beckham. At the minute it is Teddy Sheringham because again Beckham, he's a bit injured. I'm trying to bring in a right midfielder as we speak. But last time you were with me, we left on the biggest cliffhanger since Who Shot JR? Kirsten. Spoilers, by the way, so I'll put the tags on the episode in case you are 39 years behind and catching up on that thing about trying to bring in Ronaldo. And I said, there's no way he's going to sign, so don't be expecting it. But guess what? He did sign. So imagine you can hear the music from the famous Nike advert there, because who is this at the bottom of the bench, chilling out with Jonathan Greening? It is Ronaldo, £22.5 million. He's already got 4 league goals. We're going to bring him in here for Solskjaer, who is our top scorer. He's finally got firing now. Let's just check on David Beckham. What have I done with him? Oh, David Beckham is there. So Beckham is still in there. He's an 84 rating. So I'm not happy with that. But I'm gonna leave him there for the time being. And like I said, there is Giggs. Do you know what? Giggs is actually fit enough to start such an important game. Let's bring him in. Scholes, 89. No, he's going to have a little rest. He's got going again with the goals. So we've been doing pretty well. I'm going to bring Solskjaer on to the bench, though. I'm going to leave... I'll tell you what, let's get rid of Sheringham. He has been in the starting lineup. Now, Ronaldo, since he's come in, he's got the 4 league goals. I think he's probably played in three or four league games. I've lost track now, even though I've only just played them. He got a hat-trick, though, in this game, where we beat Forest 9-0. And he also got a double as we won away at Stamford Bridge in the Champions League. So we are through in the Champions League, and I will show you the fixtures of that in a minute. But at the minute, things are going well. Can we avenge the opening day defeat in the league to Liverpool then? Then we'll have a look at the league table. So just because I'm aware that my face is over some of Liverpool's side, they've got James, Rob Jones, Steve Staunton, Dominic Matteo, Jamie Carragher, Redknapp and Ince in midfield with McManaman and Oyvind Leonardson, who scored past us last time, and then a deadly forward line of Michael Owen and Robbie Fowler. But we are 38 minutes in and we are going well. I say they're deadly. Beckham's just been sent off. Miguel Nadal has scored. I was going to say I wouldn't trade any of them for this Davor Suker and original Ronaldo. Feels a bit disrespectful to call them that. But we've got an injury, and I didn't put a midfielder on the bench, did I? So we're going to have to bring Blomqvist on. Do you know what? We're 1-0 up. It's not very adventurous. I'm going to go Ronny Jonsson, because he did play in midfield in Norway, didn't he? But hopefully they'll immediately score, as I was talking about holding on. So it is the 80th minute. We're at home. It's time to be brave. These guys are near us in the league, because I'm going to try and not put any spoilers in just yet. I'm going to bring in on Ole Gunnar Solskjaer for Davor Suker. And let's go. Let's get a winner if we can, please. Or immediately lose, and then lose 2-1. Brilliant. Let's have a look at the player ratings. So he's been absolutely deadly, but now we're on camera. It's probably going to go the opposite of it went last time. So Ronaldo, he's got a 6 there. Beckham's got a 5 because he's got himself stupidly sent off. So I will shout at him later. But let's have a look where that leaves us then, because we have just had back-to-back league defeats, because we got absolutely drilled 5-2 by Blackburn prior to coming on to recording this episode. But if you have a look at our slate of fixtures, this will tell you how we are doing. So we've got Blackburn coming up in the FA Cup. That is our next game. We've then away at Crewe Alexandra in the League Cup, because we're still in that. And then we have got Newcastle, and then in March, so a long way off because we are through in the Super League, as it's called, we've got Kaiserslautern, who I'm not even sure what division they are in now in real life. So let's see the league table and get an update on where we are. So there we are, third. So had we not lost to Blackburn and Liverpool, we would still be top, which is where I've been since you were last with me. And as you can see, I have drawn some games since then. So I have managed to try and stop some of those defeats, some of those losses that we were getting. Have a look at the top scorers. You'll see that we're not troubling any of that yet, because we're nowhere near. Because we had a dreadful start in terms of no one scoring. But you can see Blackburn Rovers, Kevin Davies, one of the guys who scored past me for them. Get in there, come on! Here we are. We've got Blackburn. It's third round of the FA Cup. I always like to show third rounds of the FA Cup on the channel, and despite someone saying that they found it very jarring or confusing, we are going to watch this on highlights to see Ronaldo in motion, in glorious action. So let us bring on, tell you what, I'm going to play Solskjaer in that right spot. I'm going to bring Scholes onto the bench. I could do with going in and checking if a player's been injured and he comes back, does he go back to training? I can't remember who I had that on there. So at the minute, I've got Teddy Sheringham playing in midfield, and I don't like that. Tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to put Giggs in there, and I'm going to put Jasper Blomqvist, another player I would like to try and upgrade on. Just draw what? I'm going to change that. He's got 91 fitness. I'd rather have a natural in there than someone playing the wrong way. So I'm going to do this the other way around. I'm going to put Scholes on for Blomqvist and swap him with Keane. Okay, with Giggs even. So there we've got lineup of Schmeichel. Do you know what? It's the cup. I'm going to take him out because again, look, he's on 83. Let's bring in Paluca. So we've got Paluca, Neville, Irwin, Stam, Miguel, and Nadal finally together as a partnership, which has probably coincided with our good run that we were having. Solskjaer on the right for the time being, Keane and Scholes through the middle, Giggs left, and then Davor Suker and Ronaldo. And we need a couple of strikers on the bench. Like I said, I don't know if it makes subs for you when you are in the highlights mode, but let's go to it anyway. Got to mimic Kevin here. Oh, there is Ronaldo. First glimpse of him in action, other than of my tiny little figure of him, obviously. His press conference there that we held. Oh, good save. First time we've seen Pagliuca in live action as well. Suker as well, also wasn't with us. Good D. I feel like they're using a different football to when we last watched the action. 25 minutes gone though, 0-0. Still in the cup. Still on for the treble. We're technically still on for a treble, even if we lose this. But I feel like he's showing us a free kick of theirs. Blake over to Wilcox. What's Wilcox going to do? He's going to cut this back to Henshaws, who's extremely advanced. And I was thinking, why are they showing a free kick if it's not going to result in something? And it did. A dreadful goal to concede right before half-time. But this time in the league game, away at Ewood Park Road. I should know this because I played as them on the last game. I was already about 3-0 down. He's gone round the keeper here, Gary Flitcroft, but someone has recovered. It's one of the centre-backs, it looked like. Not sure what the scoreboard was showing there, but they've clipped this in. Look, it's McKinley into Flitcroft, isn't it? The man who won that corner. And he's not doing himself any glory here, the goalkeeper, is he?
Nice turn. And the space again.
Get to that. He smashed it into the bar. He's tapped it in. It's 2-1. We are back in the game. Look at this. Ronaldo to David. There is no assists, but I'm going to count that even though he's put it into the post. Fantasy football points for anyone who had them in their team for scoring in this episode. He's absolutely moosed that into the post, doesn't he? Look, can we get back in this? 2 minutes to go. Owen. There is Ronaldo. And he's blasted it straight at Flowers. And you've seen the odd actual soccer save animation there where it seems to zip up. So this is a disaster. We are not going to replicate the 98-99 treble. So sorry, Man United fans. We are going to play one more game, though, just to see if we can get back on track. So we are out the FA Cup. Rubbish Cup, anyway. And let's go on to game 3 of the episode. So it is the quarterfinal at Gresley Road. I hope I pronounced that right. And let's go in, because we've got a few injuries. Firstly, let's have a look at our opposition. Who have these guys got? So, Kenny Lunt, Championship manager legend. Was it free? I can't remember which one it was. Pemberton. Did he play for Everton? Did he go to Everton from these guys? Marcus Bignut. Hilarious name. Got to watch him in the air. Right. So I'm going to keep the 4-4-2 attack in. Going to make a few changes. I'm going to rest Suka because look, he is flagging. Let's put Solskjaer on because Solskjaer and Ronaldo have been having a nice little partnership going. Beckham is suspended. Let us bring on. Just to update on Jonathan Greening, I'll check back in this next episode. I've taken all of his fitness training off and I've put all of his skill training up just to see if we can improve him because he's not, no one is buying him and I don't want to give him away for free because I know it's not real money, but I'm like, why should I? Right. We've got a bit of a mess here in the defence, haven't we? Who are we missing? Who is injured? Was it one of the Nevilles? Yeah, it is one of the Nevilles, and it's also Nadal. So let's get rid of Nadal. Let's get rid of Neville. Let's bring in... Where is he? John Curtis. And we don't have a fit left-sided player, so I'm going to bring in Henningberg. And he's going to have to drop in at left back for me. So there we go. Team updated. Don't want to risk Schmeichel. I am going to take off Giggs, especially while we're on this slide, but we are going to leave Ronaldo in away at Crewe. It's not a side I'm thrilled with. I could go 4-3-3, 4-3-3 attack, and get Cole in a more natural position, but I'm going to try and see how we get on with this. Oh, what have I done wrong here? It's not letting me start. Oh, there we are. Nadal is literally injured on the bench. I've got David May on there, who I don't want to play because he's also on an 82. You know what? Wes Brown is just out here stealing a living for us. Might as well put him on. If I'm not going to play him away at Crewe, if we're potentially winning in a quarter-final, 5,900 in attendance, I imagine that's a sellout. When will I play him? Not ideal for Leon's worth in such a big game, is it, to be sent off? Ronaldo can't do it on a Wednesday evening in January in Crewe, apparently. But as I say that, he has scored. So be quiet, you. Quarter-final, £22.5 million, 1-0 up. Crewe can't take that. Seth Johnson's there. Just spotted him. Absolute spectacular signing for Leeds, wasn't he? Sorry to any Leeds fans watching. So there we are. We're 1-0 up. It's not fantastic. Something has just fallen down behind me. Not sure if that's come up on camera. I am going to risk bringing on Giggs because I want to see this. I want to see this game out. Like Crewe, It's no bother, mate. Light work. Let's have a look at the ratings. 17 shots, 11 on target, 2 subs left. Didn't even need the bench. Got a bit of Gareth Southgate. Pagliuca has redeemed himself with a 10 and a clean sheet, so I'm pleased with him. And we are through to the semi-final. So we've thrown the FA Cup away. Don't want that. We are through in the League Cup, so we're in the semi-final there. And we might, let's do what? I shouldn't have clicked off that. Let us have a look when that semi-final is. So that will be next month in game. So we will bring back and we'll have a look at that semi-final. I've got Newcastle in the league, so we're not gonna watch them, but I will come back then and we'll see how we are getting on in the game in the run-up to that League Cup semi-final. Thank you very much for tuning in. Let me know what you think of the makeshift team, and let me know, keep your memories and your thoughts coming about the games that you've played, or let me know any games you would like to see coming up. Thank you very much.